This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. And in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Receiver in motion, going right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Good blocking, and he's in. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll try to run here with Barkley. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Eagles. A pickup of 44 yards. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he's into the end zone.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Eagles are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
Hurts to the air on first down. I needed to get rid of it, but did not. And he'll finally be taken down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Man in motion is Smith. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play. 3rd and long. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. 3rd and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Taking off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. They'll run with Barkley. And he will take this one across into the end zone. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 1st down, it's Hurts. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Try not to wake the baby. Yeah. I'll try to let you get some sleep. Yeah, I'm just trying to let you get some sleep.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts again. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air again. Hurts. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand
It's my game.
in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. on the handoff. This is Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 33-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
Yeah, I feel that.
Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. First down.
And an Eagle first down.
No touch it. No touch.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And in motion is Brown. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
No touch.
On play action, Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up,